All right, here is part 2 of my Mark series tutorial. We talked about the Mark IV models last time, specifically the lead modes. Here I want to have a look at the rhythm mode and the clean mode really quickly. I've got all the EQ settings the same, including the presence, bass, middle, treble, and the graphic EQ. I've got the presence shift off, and I'm on the USA rhythm sound. This is what it sounds like with the drive at 5. Pretty cool. You'll notice that it's a little bassier than normal. So I normally turn the bass down a little bit and I turn the treble up a little bit more. This is what it sounds like now. Which I think is pretty hip. If you turn the input drive down, let's go to 3, you get a pretty convincing clean sound. And this acts as a pretty cool platform for a pedal. I've got a clone of a clon, and I've copied it in here. It's the Anarchy Audio Workhorse. If I use this little preset I've got, this is what we get. You know, that's gear page approved kind of tone, isn't it? Total dad rock. So I really like that USA rhythm mode set like that with a drive pedal. And it sounds pretty good when you crank the drive up as well. I think this is probably a very underrated model. Everybody likes the lead modes and the clean modes, but not so much the rhythm mode. I would encourage you guys to play around with it. Speaking of the clean mode, let's have a listen to that. I generally EQ this one a little bit differently to the others. Namely, I like a little bit more low end. I like basically scooped clean sounds. Clean we're talking about here. Very, very pristine sounding. So I'll turn 6600 up a little bit because I want this to totally sparkle. This is what it sounds like. Sounds a little bit thin at the moment. We need more input drive. And we definitely need more bass. I'll turn the presence control down a little bit. And the mid-range up. There we go. Now, if we have a listen to this with a really nice, rich reverb and some delay, it's going to make us really, really happy. This is a beautiful, clean sound to just sit around and noodle with. I'll go with the rich hall. Very easy to get carried away with that one. This one also takes drive pedals pretty good. And you'll notice that this one doesn't have a presence shift control in the power amp section. And playing around with the graphic EQ, you can get some really different results, and the fat switch, as always, is very important on this one. So if you just want a clean, clean sound, I would highly recommend the USA Clean model or the USA Pre, but that's for another video. And the USA Rhythm model, there's quite a lot of fun to be had. They're not your traditional, Fender Marshall, straight up, just tweak the bass, middle, and treble and go kind of thing. They really require some fine tuning, but when you do, you can dial them in precisely the way you like them.